Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Monday, June 9th, 2025. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen D. Martino, CDM number 9. Well, we have a cool start to the week, but it's going to start turning warmer, well, in some cases hotter, with more humidity as we head towards the end of the week. And in between that, we'll have to dodge a few thunderstorms. So it looks like we have a bit of an active week on the way. So, for more details, if you're interested in more technical analysis and perhaps a little bit of thoughts on the tropical Atlantic and what's going on through the rest of the month, definitely check out the premium consulting membership, only $15 a month. And of course, if you like this channel, which I know you do because you're sitting here watching, please like, share, and subscribe. It actually helps the channel out quite a bit. And let your friends and family know where you get your excellent weather information from. So let's take a look at our current observations. We have a warm front approaching the region, and that means we have an easterly wind out ahead of that warm front, transporting a maritime air mass into the region. That supports a lot of low level clouds, mid level clouds, basically cloudy skies out there, and scattered showers here and there. Now, most of these showers are generally light, but there is a capability of producing a moderate downpour here and there because of the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. Temperatures generally range from the lower to mid 60s, and that onshore flow looks like it's going to continue on through much of today. When you take a look at the latest WeatherTap radar and surface map, there is our warm front that's going to be slowly approaching our region. There's a few showers. Again, the best lifting associated with this warm front is actually well to the north of us, up towards the eastern Great Lakes. And for the most part, we'll just get a few passing showers here and there. By the time we get to this evening, generally dry conditions are expected, but don't be surprised to get a passing shower capable of a little bit of a 15 to 30 minute heavy downpour, and that is pretty much about it. Meanwhile, off to the west, we have a cold front, and this cold front will be moving through tomorrow, producing the potential for some heavier rainfall and a few thunderstorms that could reach severe levels in a few isolated locations. This is not a widespread severe threat in any way, shape, or form, but a few thunderstorms here and there could reach those higher levels of intensity. When we take a look at the infrared satellite picture, we have pretty much quiet conditions in terms of lifting over us. Again, that's why the showers are pretty much isolated to widely scattered. The bulk of the lifting is focused back here, and we know that because of colder cloud tops. Again, the colder the cloud top, the higher in the atmosphere, the stronger the lifting. So a lot of that focus is off towards the Ohio River Valley, and we'll be lifting up towards the St. Lawrence River Valley, but we'll still get enough lifting to produce a few interesting thunderstorms for us for tomorrow. Meanwhile, in terms of the latest visible satellite picture, it's going to be cloudy. Not much in the way of sunshine. Our warm fronts here, cold fronts back here. So by this evening, we'll get into this area right here. So expect clearing skies, improving conditions if you're going to a baseball game or any type of outdoor activities. But for most of the day today, it's going to be pretty cloudy around here. So let's dive into the forecast for today. And here we are with cloudy skies. Again, watch out for a few widely scattered showers, but for most of the region, it's just going to be cloudy with winds from the east around 5 to 10 miles per hour and temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 60s on Long Island, lower to mid 70s everywhere else. For tonight into tomorrow morning, the warm front lifts through, and that's going to introduce the potential for showers and a few isolated embedded thunderstorms in the morning hours as that warm front is lifting through. So for most of the overnight period, it's going to be quiet. By the time you're getting ready to head to work tomorrow, that's when we'll see more showers moving through with low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s. In the afternoon, the cold front follows with a few widely scattered thunderstorms and an isolated thunderstorm capable of reaching severe levels. Look for high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s over the northern interior, mid to upper 70s on Long Island, lower to mid 80s along the I-95 corridor, and upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast. On Tuesday night into Wednesday, cold front clears, high pressure builds in. Look for clearing skies, low temperatures in the mid to upper 50s over the northern interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast. By Wednesday afternoon, look for scattered cloud cover. There's going to be a frontal boundary to the north, producing maybe an isolated shower for the Poconos and Catskills, but for the most part, just a mix of sun and clouds with high temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 70s over the northern interior, upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast, and lower to mid 80s on the I-95 corridor. On Thursday, high pressure will be in control with scattered cloud cover and really nice summer-like conditions. So perfect day to head to the beach if you can. Look for low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 60s over the northern interior, mid to upper 60s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the upper 70s to lower 80s over the northern interior, lower to mid 80s along the coast, and mid to upper 80s along the I-95 corridor. There's a chance with enough sunshine that we could actually break 90 degrees in a few spots around Philadelphia. On Friday, a frontal boundary will remain to our north, producing a mix of sun and clouds and a few isolated showers. That frontal boundary is basically going to stall out to the north of us. So that's why there's that threat for an isolated shower. But for the most part, we're dealing with a mix of sun and clouds with low temperatures ranging from the upper 50s to lower 60s over the northern interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 70s over the northern interior and higher elevations. Lower to mid 80s to north and west of the I-95 corridor. The I-95 corridor itself will range from the upper 80s to lower 90s. Along the immediate coast, lower to mid 80s. And on Long Island, upper 70s to lower 80s. So that's quite a bit of a range of temperatures throughout the region as we are caught around this stationary front. On Saturday, that stationary front sags south, opening up the potential for scattered showers and a few isolated thunderstorms capable of some heavier downpours. So we'll have to watch out for that, but not a washout. But again, we've been hearing this quite a bit for the past couple of weeks. Yes, another weekend with the potential for rainfall. Not my fault, just the way the pattern's setting up. Look for low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 60s. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 70s over the northern interior, mid to upper 70s along the coast. On Sunday, look for that cold front to press south with high pressure pressing southward, producing scattered cloud cover. Can't rule out an isolated shower still. Look for low temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s. High temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s over the northern interior, lower to mid 70s along the coast. And on Monday, another area of low pressure will approach with increasing clouds in the morning, with showers and a few thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. Look for low temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 50s and high temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior and upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.